Okay guys, I've got some information for you for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Yesterday, Activision's Scott Lowe sat down with Treyarch's Jason Blundell, and they spoke about zombies pretty in-depth and gave us some good answers that we've all had questions to. They did a Q&A. You can find the full video on Call of Duty's YouTube channel. I'll post the link down below in the description if you want to check out the entire video. But one of the things they brought up that was asked to them was the movement system. And Jason Blundell answered cryptically with everything. However, he was pretty straightforward with this one. And he let us know that the movement in Zombies shares the same core fundamentals as multiplayer and campaign, but they did remove some features for the zombies. Because in Zombies, he said that they wanted us to feel constrained, trapped. You're in a horror, and they don't want you to be able to feel like you can escape or just instantly get to another area whenever you're under pressure. So what does that say to me, guys? And I'm sure you're all hearing it too. That means to me there will be none of that boost movement abilities that we've seen in the beta, that we've seen in the trailers for the campaign. This is great news if you ask me. I think one of the biggest problems with Advanced Warfare Zombies was the fact that anytime there are zombies around you and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go down, just double tap that jump button and you're out of it. So it sounds like we won't be dealing with that, which also means if he did take out some of the core fundamentals that they have in multiplayer and in campaign, what's to say he didn't add something? A lot of people say there's not going to be PhD Flopper. There's no way they could be PhD Flopper because they took out the Dolphin Dive. Well, I'm here to say that it is possible that they added in a Dolphin Dive just for Zombies mode. Fingers crossed on that, but we'll see. Now, one of the next questions that was asked was crafting. Will crafting be returning? And Jason went on to talk about crafting for a brief minute, and he was saying that they didn't really realize that once they started the whole crafting, once they brought crafting to Zombies, that it would be something people enjoyed so much. First of all, I'm not going to speak for everybody. I personally don't like crafting, but I think the end result is awesome. He went on to say that a buildable shield will be returning. So we've seen that in the Shadows of Evil trailer. We know there's going to be a shield. It's good to know that it's buildable, I guess, if you like finding parts. And, you know, like I said, I love the end result of what I build. I just don't like looking for the parts, I guess. I'm a lazy zombie person, all right? Just, you know, sue me. But I'm also thinking there's going to be more than just a buildable zombie shield. I don't think they would just stop at the shield. I'd like to hear right now what you guys would like to see return for buildables. And if you have any new ideas, that'd be kind of cool if you drop them down below as well. Now, here's the good stuff. Here's the good stuff, guys. So he answered some good questions here. So one of the things that was brought up was the characters. Talking about the characters and will you be able to pick a character and load in with that character. And he answered no, it's going to work the way it always worked. It'll be a random load in. You'll have your character. I shouldn't say load in, though. It'll be random, the characters. You cannot pick your own. They have a new narrative system, though, and this is where things get really interesting. So let's say you're playing as Campbell the Boxer, and I'm Jessica the Femme Fatale. If we're in a certain spot on the map, because of this new narrative system they have, some dialogue may spark up between us that's going to help us find an Easter egg, or at least point us in the right direction, or give us some sort of clue to what's going on. But if I'm the Magician Nero, and let's just say Campbell the Boxer again, standing in that same exact location, I might not get that audio cue because it's the wrong two players standing next to each other. So it seems like they're going to make it very difficult for you to get the audio clues, but it does seem it's going to be essential to have 4 players to complete the Easter egg. Just given that kind of clue he gave us saying, you know, you need to have specific characters in specific spots to spark up an audio cue. Definitely screams to me 4-player Easter eggs, which I'm a little disappointed about. I would love to see for 1-player Easter eggs return. They did it a couple times in Black Ops 1. So I think that's something that maybe, just maybe there'll still be like just a smaller version for the solo players, but probably not. Probably not. But there you go. There's a little information about the characters. And we can talk about the XP system. A lot of people are confused about this, and I am too, and he spoke briefly on it. This is pretty cool. So the more you play, the more XP you get. That's all he gave us on how you earn XP. The more you play, the more XP you get. So within playing zombies, maybe pack-a-punching gets you a little XP. Finding some steps of the Easter egg could get you some more. Obviously, killing zombies is going to get you some. Time is going to get you some. I would assume headshots probably, maybe melee kills. You know, there's just maybe achievements. There's just so many possibilities of how you can earn XP. Doritos and Mountain Dew will get you some XP, I'll tell you that right now. But that's about it for the XP. But what he said that really was cool was each time you get a level, you're given a reward. So every time you rank up and get to a specific level, I guess if maybe there's 50, every time you get to like the next level, so if you're on 1, 2, you get a reward. And he said that that's either going to be gobble gum or a weapon build kit. Now, I can't speak for the weapon build kit. I can only speculate that perhaps you could change your weapon load in to the game with whatever character you randomly put in the game with. So maybe there's going to be different starting pistol items or starting melee items. I don't know what the hell a weapon build kit is, but gobble gum is pretty neat. The gobble gum thing, it's something you're going to set up before you even go into the match. So he did say that. So we do know that there's going to be some sort of create a class system. And the gum, if you're not aware, it's just a ton of gum. Each piece of gum has a different random ability that it gives you that's certainly going to be able to aid you in your zombie adventure. What's interesting about this is that he says that some pieces are going to aid weaker teammates. So if you're playing with somebody who's weaker, you may want to put a specific gum in your pack and use it to aid that weaker player. Some of the gum's going to aid stronger players on your team. And some of the gum, you're going to realize as you play, like, oh man, this event on the map is about to happen. This specific piece of gum would really help with this event. Next time I load in the game, I'm going to make sure I have that piece of gum in my pack, so when I get to this event, it'll be much easier. So the gum is going to be, it's going to be, I guess, game changing in a way. If you unlock all the pieces and you put the right pieces in your pack, you could definitely make yourself a much more successful zombie player, it would seem. So the gobble gum seems really cool. So I would say customizing load-ins are a thing that's confirmed. I do not know what the hell the weapon build kit is. If anybody out there does, please explain to me down below in the comment section. And one of the last things that was brought up that I thought was a little cryptic and a little bit of a lie, maybe, Jason Blundell. But you can't blame him for lying. There's got to be surprises still, guys. Got to keep those surprises. But somebody asked, will there be any other zombie modes besides survival? And I'm going to let you look at Jason's face, look at the time it took him to answer this, and then after he answers, look at the smirk on his face. Okay, so are there any other zombie modes other than survival?
Are there other zombie modes besides survival mode?
No.
Simple enough.
You see, I'm telling you he's holding back. I'm telling you he can't say if you do this and that, it will unlock a zombie mode. There's got to be a surprise. I'm going to guarantee there are other, I'm just going to guarantee, I want to put the Laggin guarantee on it that there are other zombie modes other than survival that are going to be found through achievements or completing something, and you're going to get it, and that's that. Jason, don't lie to the people. We see right through your smile on your face. But guys, hopefully you found some of this stuff informative. I know that watching this yesterday, or on Friday rather, was pretty helpful. Like, there was a lot of questions I had, and some of them got answered, and I think it's really cool that they're doing this for the community, just kind of getting us more and more in the mood. And guys, we're like 12 days away at this point. We're like 2 weeks and a day or two. This is getting really exciting, and I can't wait. So if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be covering a lot of Black Ops 3 content. We're going to be doing some live streams of Black Ops 3 Zombies, of course, daily videos. We're going to be doing some achievement guides. We're going to be showing you locations of stuff, hopefully doing the Easter egg. We're going to be doing our challenges. We're going to be just doing normal playthroughs. We're going to play with randoms. We're going to play with other YouTubers. So if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you punch that like button. And as always, it's been your boy Laggin24. And I will see you next time.